let's be honest. Is there anybody in this world that survives without having a gisting partner? I don't think there's any. Personally, I can't survive without gisting. I am your girl, Eni Ola Olajide. Welcome to the first episode, Gisting Culture and Why We Love It. Clock it! Gisting normally it's different from gossiping. I mean, I've had so many people, arguing that with me, and I'd be like, nah, guys, there is a whole difference between gisting and gossiping. And in today's video, I will be showing you the similarities, the key differences between gisting and gossiping. By the way, just so you know, gisting is a good thing. Please never stop gisting. It just has a way of keeping the world going. You know what I mean? Anyways, what is gisting? Gisting is connection, gisting is conversations, gisting is community, gisting is communication, gisting is shared moments, gisting is real relationships. I'm sure you know what that means. So I know you would want to say, okay, when you are gossiping, you're also communicating. When you're gossiping, there's also a community of people. When you're gossiping, you're also conversing, connecting. But there are two different things. All right. The difference between gisting and gossiping is the intention. Repeat after me. Intention. So the intentionality behind the conversation that you're having is what determines if it's gisting or if it's gossiping. What do I mean by this? What I mean is, if I am communicating with somebody and I am talking about my experience, what I feel about this and all of that, and the intention behind that conversation is good, is sound, is not something that I'm using to, defame somebody or ruining another person's reputation, is gisting. All right. So when you're conversing with somebody and the intention behind that conversation is basically talking bad about somebody, is just bad mouthing another person and condemning, criticizing somebody or a situation or an event. So those are like the differences between gisting and gossiping. It's the intention behind the conversation. So please don't come at me and come and be telling me that I'm encouraging gossiping. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying in essence is there is no survivor without gisting. How do you live? You have no break. You have no time to just, talk to somebody. Just like it is done in Oyinbola, right? You'd be like, wake up in the morning, boom, you go to work, you leave from there, you go to another type of work, then you come back at the end of the day and you just have to rest early so you can be up early, so you can go back to the same routine. Nigerians are enjoying, even though we are suffering. No, you guys don't have to say so much. I know we are suffering, but we are enjoying freedom, and it's crazy. The similarities and the key differences. Before I say one particular story in that pain that make me pick this topic as number one, listen. So the similarities both involves conversations, both involves people, and situations, events. You can't just start talking without having something to say. You can't just talk to yourself. There is somebody you're talking to. There's something you're talking about. So yes, the second is both of it spreads information. So regardless of whatever it is that you're discussing, you're conversing about, there is a particular information you're trying to pass across, right? Be it bad mouthing somebody or be it sharing your experience, you're communicating, you're conversing. There is an information in that setting. Lastly, it is both entertaining. See, I am not even going to lie about this one. The truth is, gossiping is a little bit more entertaining. Don't ask me how I know if I don't gossip. I really don't gossip, but I could say that I was once a gossiper in my secondary school days. You know, the juicy G's, the every corner, every angle, and what people are saying. You know what I mean? But maturity took it away. Maturity calls that you gist and not gossip. The key difference is intentionality. Some other key differences aside intentionality is the fact that gisting is mutual and harmless, while gossiping is always one-sided and it ruins the other person's reputation. Do you get? In gisting, you share experience, while in gossiping, you focus on private matters and all. So, about the story that I said I want to share. So, when I was naming my podcast, Amy's Gist and Vibe, someone said, Amy, why are you naming your podcast Amy's Gist and Vibe? Like, we don't need another gossiper. We need somebody with good voice and somebody that will just make us happy with everything that is going on in the country. And I'd be like, nah, no, this person doesn't know what she's saying. The fact that I said gisting doesn't mean gossiping. I'm not going to be bringing matters that doesn't concern me to my podcast to discuss it with my viewers. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But what does make sense to me is differentiating between gisting and gossiping, because obviously they are different. So when I mean we are gisting here, yes, we are gisting. We are talking about so many things that all of us can relate to, and we are gisting about. So why do we love gisting? One, it makes us feel human. If I am wrong, correct me in the comment section. It kills loneliness in a way, especially for those people that whenever they're alone, they're always sad. Not because they are sadist, but because nothing seems exciting when they are alone. Another thing is it makes us laugh. Like, it just has a way of bringing joy to your spirit. That's if you're not humiliating somebody, if you're not gossiping, making somebody a bad person. Honest truth. Don't come at me saying there's no difference between gisting and gossiping. You're just trying to make whatever out of whatever. The truth is, we all love gisting, except you want to lie about it. And lying about that is crazy, right? I would love to, tell us the different types of gisters that we have. Like, we are not the same gisters. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be telling you the type of gister that I am. So listen very carefully and drop in the comment section the category that you belong to. So we have the head gister. Who is the head gister? The one that always brings the latest scoop. What do I mean by that? Like Naim, that's the person that has the latest hot gist that you need to hear, that lightens up the mood in the building. You know what that means? Second person is the fact checker. This person verifies everything. Like, everything you're bringing to this person's table, they want to go and Google search. They want to know if what this person is saying is actually true. They check the facts every now and then. And I am not a fact checker. Like, I don't care what you're saying so long it makes me laugh. I think I'm good. The moralizer. So the moralizer is the one that turns gist to moral lesson. Imagine me, gisting you, telling you about an experience that I have, and you turning it into a moral lesson instead of feeling the energy, instead of feeling the vibe and everything. The last person is the laughing machine. You guys should already know that is where I am. Like, I'm just so excited about whatever it is that you have to say, so long it's funny. I just want to laugh. And sometimes I even end up laughing when I'm not supposed to laugh, and it tends to annoy the person that is gisting me. But in a way, we still all find it funny. It still lightens up the room, which is the actual intention behind the whole conversation to begin with. The last person is the quiet observer. I could say that this person is my older sister. The three of us in the room, we're gisting, and then I'm talking, my sister is talking, and my elder sister is just listening. Like, She's just listening to everything we have to say, and at the end of the day, it could just be, wow. Like, that's the end of the whole thing. Like, why on earth do you do that? I hope you see this video, honestly, and stop that thing. It's actually very annoying, but sweet anyways. That is always like that. That is always the silent observer. In this episode, what I'm saying in essence is, please make sure your conversation makes someone happy. Make sure the conversation and everything you're having, whatever you're discussing, the connectivity, the community you keep, and everything is healthy. Because at the end of the day, the gathering is not to harm, is not to humiliate, is not to ruin someone's reputation, but to share experience, grow in love, in wealth, in happiness, and in everything that you could think of. So if you have a gisting partner, share this video with your gisting partner. And this should be like a reality check for the two of you. Make sure that the intentionality behind the conversation that you guys always have is healthy. Like I said, don't forget to drop in the comment section the type of gister that you have, and don't tell me you're not a gister because you have a best friend. If you have a best friend, then you are a gister. Don't come lying. Don't lie, though. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next episode. See ya.